we will start off with the Thursday night football game. Patriots,
Yes.
Steelers. The paper bags make sense. That's why there's paper bags. That's why there's drunk people, because you're going to need it for this game. It is ugly.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I was like, am I over exaggerating here? I'm like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. And then I went to just start talking, and I looked and I said, we will start with the quarterbacks. And it's, Bailey Zappi versus Mitchell Trubisky. I really just said that. This is a Thursday. You ever have some of those times where they do a really good job scheduling? You look at them like, this is a sweet matchup for a Monday night or a Thursday nighter. I don't feel this way. Mitchell Trubisky is 30 for me. Bailey Zappi is 28. That should tell you all you need to know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going to be frank. People, you should probably skip watching this game because it might be the worst offensive game we'll see all season. It's over under 30, legit 30 over under. Like, this is as low as I've ever seen over under in my life.
That's being generous.
So. Yeah, and the Patriots can't, like, the last 4 games they lost, they're like giving up 40 points. Like, that's how good their defense is.
Not to mention, it is a bottom 7 matchup for both quarterbacks who are not good quarterbacks.
Yeah, the only like world I'm starting either one of these guys is it's pure desperation, and I don't have another option. Because Zappi is the bottom. He's like 32. What is he? Yeah, he's 30.
I think
Trubisky's 27. It's cool.
I have one of these guys I could be potentially starting in the Frankenstein League. So my 2 quarterbacks going into this week, Kyler is on a bye. Trevor Lawrence, I don't think is going to play. You need to start at least one quarterback or you have an illegal lineup. So I have to start somebody. So I added CJ Beathard because that's who I was going to play. Beathard looks like he might not play, so I added Trubisky as my in case of emergency break glass. So I'm hoping I start CJ Beathard, and that should tell you how I feel about this one. Having said that, Beathard's probably not much higher. He's not actually. He's one higher than Zappi. Oh no, you know who it is? I'm not. I should say that I ended up dropping Trubisky to pick back up. Who did I pick up? This is tell you how bad Trubisky is. I picked up Zach Wilson.
Yeah, oh baby. Hello, Zach Wilson. Yeah, I mean, he honestly might be the best option because the Patriots defense is good. So
if you needed
that's what it is.
If you needed to know anything else about this quarterback matchup, all you need to know is that Jesse just showed enthusiasm for Zach Wilson. That sums it up. He's happy about Zach Wilson. This is ugly.
It's rough. Like, I was thinking I'll put him on a tweet where the only player I'm confident starting is Zeke this week in this game because it's rough, man. It's just rough. Yeah, I'm just down and up for this game, unfortunately.
We will get to those running backs, and that's what I was going to say. Actually, I don't mind this. I have Stevenson, but I should update that. He's obviously not playing. This will be Zeke, and you can stash Kevin Harris. I have him on my waiver stash in case he gets some run. The other side, I far prefer Harris over Warren, and I know I'm the outsider here. The matchups are middle of the pack for Najee or whatever Steeler you choose. And for the Patriots, top 12 for Zeke. I have Zeke as a smash. I'm not going to lie. Any league where I needed any running back whatsoever, I added Zeke it's amazing how many leagues I had Zeke cleared waivers in every league. I don't think I seen Zeke added on waiver wire run by anyone who wasn't me. And I guess, okay, when waivers ran, he wasn't officially ruled out, or Najee Ramondre wasn't officially ruled out, but I grabbed Zeke everywhere, and then he was ruled out Wednesday, and I'm going, good God. Like, Zeke could put up 20 points this week. Yeah. I don't know how high.
Sure the volume is going to be absolutely nuts. He saw like 90+% of snaps. Once Ramondre went out, and his opportunity share was just money. It's like he's going to get targets. They got no one else on that offense. We'll hit the wide receivers in a second, but
I have these guys back to back. Zeke 29, Najee 30, Jalen Warren 31, and I think I could be too low on all 3 of them. I think all 3 of them could be low end RB2s this week.
Yeah, I got Zeke top 15. Like, I'm in on
I may too. That's my initial run, but looking at the matchup, looking at essentially no competition, I could see Zeke moving up as high as you're right, probably right around 15. It's kind of
it's scary. Like I'm looking at Josh Jacobs, and I'm gonna have him one spot above Josh Jacobs, who is the volume king. Like that's another guy, same situation, all right?
That's
But yeah,
kind
for
of
the
where I
Steelers,
was
like
thinking too, because I have Jacobs at 14, who I'm not moving him above, and I have Pollard at 15, and I might move him above Pollard.
Pollard's been so good. I think it's just matchup dependent with him. Like if it's a good matchup, go him higher. Yeah, because they're playing Philly. It's a tough matchup for him. So it's a little flipped. I have Warren 2 spots ahead of Najee. It's like 29-31. Honestly, I really don't care between the two of them. If you can flex either one of them, I think you'll get production from them. But it's just it's that limited ceiling in a bad matchup on top of it. So I'm not super thrilled with any Pittsburgh running back this week, honestly, which sucks because I like him.
Wide receivers, 10th best matchup for the Steelers, 14th best matchup for the Patriots. The only Patriot you want to consider is Demario Douglas if he's healthy.
I think
Steelers side, I don't know. I'd have to look at some of the numbers. I don't remember who was best last time. One of them was fighting Mitchell Trubisky in the locker room, and I feel like it was Deontay Johnson because he wasn't getting enough targets.
So the thing about Mitchell is he's hyper targeted Deontay in his career. So
and maybe it was Pickens fighting him. Someone was going at it in the locker room last season when Trubisky was the starter.
Yeah, like it does not shock me. I know that who was fighting Deontay. Some defensive guy was fighting Deontay. I couldn't remember too. It just seems like there's just chaos going on in Pittsburgh with that locker room and everything going on there. I have no idea how to break it down.
I don't really want any of the receivers on either side. I'm sure I have a Steeler as a wide receiver 3. Yeah. Maybe Deontay's a low end too. Let me look.
He's got to be my highest. Like
he's my highest. He's 30.
Yeah.
Then I have a ways. Pickens at 44. Pickens at 44. I must have Demario Douglas not ranked yet because I don't know if he's playing. Because my highest ranked Patriot is 51, Devontae Parker. Unless I just can't find Demario Douglas. But Douglas will slot somewhere in the 40s as well. You think he's out?
Yeah, Schefter tweeted yesterday and said he's ruled out for Thursday's game.
Okay, so maybe that's it. Maybe I did update it and that's it. But either way, I think Pickens is an emergency stream. Deontay is probably a wide receiver 3. I don't really want any of them. It's ugly.
Yeah, Parker got good volume, so if you really want to chase it, you can. But he's wide receiver 54 for me. Like I'm just not really interested in the Bailey Zappi pass catcher, to tell you the truth. Like it's just you got to have better options. Like I think, especially week 14, this is do or die for a lot of teams in playoffs. There's no way I want to roll out freaking Devontae Parker. Like I just don't want to do that. I would hate myself if he busts.
Tight ends, 18th best matchup for Hunter Henry. Want no part of it. 5th worst matchup for Pat Freiermuth. I'm starting him still. Probably tight end 6, I think. I don't mind him. He's a top 12 for sure. Moving on to kickers. Excuse me. Kickers, 10th best matchup for Boswell, who I'm probably not starting. 12th best matchup for Ryland, who I'm definitely not starting. So I think you can avoid both kickers. As far as the DSTs go, I think I'd prefer to start both of them. I can't find Pittsburgh here. Pittsburgh. 4th best matchup for Pittsburgh. 19th best matchup for the Patriots. But that's, factoring in Kenny Pickett. So it's got to be considerably better. I'm cool starting either. I feel like I want to start the Patriots here against Trubisky. I'm not a big Zappi fan either, but I don't know. I think I'm starting both of them. I would be willing to bet they're both top 10 for me, but I think I'd rather go Patriots here. Actually, having said that, I have the Steelers at 3 and the Patriots at 6. So
I was trying to find the Patriots. I couldn't find them on the list. But yeah, I'm with you. Like Bailey Zappi is the QB. Like sign me up for the defense on Pittsburgh with how they're going to pressure him. It's just it could be really ugly.